Anyway, I started hearing, I says, something's going on in the kitchen. There must be a mouse or something must have came in to knock over some dishes. And I heard a little bit more and a little bit more. And I said, it'll be all right. I'll deal with it tomorrow. And then I heard a crash of some glass and really breaking it. So then I says, what's going on here? So I sleep right on the dining room side, and I opened up the door, the refrigerator's there, then the door's over there. And then I opened the refrigerator door so that I could see light from the refrigerator door, you know. And I looked at the door, and up on top, he had broke out the little glass that's up on top, goes across. There's 3 or 4 little glasses on that door. And I says, oh shit, and this bear started biting onto the things where them little boards that hold on there, and was trying to tear them off. And I said, oh shit, what am I going to do? So I said, shit. And then just as I said shit, he opened that with his back leg or something like the door. And it was swinging open this way, so I pushed it back. And I locked the gate, and I said, I always keep my 357 right next to my pillow in case something like this happens or whatever. And I never expected something like this to happen. So I run and I pull it out of the holster and I run back, and by then he's opening the door again. He had figured out how to open that. I don't know how or whatever. And I'm pushing it, and I got in a fight with him. So then was on this side of the door. That's lucky that was my shield. And I just blasted 3 times into the door, and he ran off. And I says, oh shit, I hope I didn't ruin him or something like that. And I says, So I says, well, I had just bought a bag of ice. So I says, I'm going to go make me a mixed drink. I'm going to make me a big bourbon and water. And make sure I load up my gun again. And I already had 3 bullets still left in it. So I loaded it up. So then I just went back to bed. And I says, I'll get up in the morning and see what I do. So anyway, I text my girlfriend, and my girlfriend says, well, what are you going to do about it? I said, well, I'm just going to see what's going on. If I got him, I got him. If not, I got a problem. If he's wounded, then I'm going to have to hunt him down. And I called him early in the morning, but about 5:30, the sun was coming out. So, and just as I walk out the door, I have an old simulated mine thing that I put there with he was laying there. So I took a couple of pictures, went back in, put my clothes on. I knew I had to come to the dentist and stuff like that. So I called the sheriff department. The sheriff department tells me to call the state patrol department. The state patrol department calls Bill Velarde, which is a friend of mine. And so I get a hold of Bill Velarde, and he says, I'll be over. I'm already in Badito. I says, okay. So he comes to Badito. And he looks at the situation over. He goes and does this big thing and says, I'm going to take pictures of what he did and what he was trying to get in and this and that. And you show me the gun that you shot him with. So I showed him the whole enchilada, everything. And then he says, I'm not supposed to take pictures, but I'll take pictures of you on the bear and everything. I says, well, I want to keep the bear. I need it because that goes with the rest of my stuff that I got at the Museum of Friends. And he says, well, I can't do this. It's just, no, I'm going to have to take it in. We're going to have to process this meat. And maybe they'll deal with it. And I says, fine. So I helped him with everything. I took pictures of the process that happened, and I'm willing to show you the pictures. And that's the story.